Will war in the Middle East affect Taiwan's economy? That question was put to the country's economy minister, J.W. Guo, in the legislature today after weeks of conflict between Iran, Israel, and the U.S. Guo indicated that the impact would be minimal despite the country's heavy reliance on foreign energy.
我国能源主要来自进口，113年能源进口率高达95.77%。国际能源价格受地缘政治的影响，我国就采取进口来源多元化、以长约为主的采购模式，同时兼顾反映成本、照顾民生、稳定物价的前提下，合理调整国内能源价格。
In Taiwan, oil and gas are needed for both fuel and electricity, and about 80% of its electricity comes from burning fossil fuels. About 77% of its oil and 28% of its natural gas comes from the Middle East, making the country vulnerable to disruptions in the region. Energy security has long been a concern for Taiwan, especially with the potential of a blockade by China, which has consistently threatened to take Taiwan by force. And energy is one of the most controversial topics in Taiwanese politics, especially after the country shut down its nuclear reactors while also aiming for net zero carbon emissions by 2050. Now, the government says it set up a special task force to manage the risks of a potential Middle East conflict and says that even large swings in oil prices and exchange rates will have only minimal impact. But as the prospects of both a global trade war and a real war loom, they may need to keep sending reassurances, with many people still being on edge here. John Su and Chris Gorin in Taipei for TaiwanPlus.